All right, I'm here today with with this power couple, like Jesse Clayton and Theresa Pittius. They're the owners and founder of the Prep Studio, the Prep Performance Studio, right? In New Jersey, Manhattan, and LA. This is an adventure that started during the pandemic. Am I right? Yeah. Okay. So we'll hear all about it, and we'll do some shooting while we're recording this video. So here we go. All right. So shoot me now. Why don't we talk about how this whole project started for the two of you guys?
Yeah, Jesse.
Yeah. So Theresa and I met. So we're actually coming up on our 8th year now. Can't even believe that. But we felt like there was such a need in Monmouth County for the performing arts. We started out as just a vocal studio, like really humble beginnings, actually. Rented from a dance studio, and we just had like 2 tiny studios that we were renting, and just voice lessons, and then grew into doing acting for film and TV and voiceover, and it really just started from kids really needing a home for the performing arts and being able to train. Yeah.
All right. How did you guys, the two of you, meet?
Jesse?
So we met through the community. Through community, different. Actually, do you want to talk about that?
Yeah. Oh, how did we meet? I had a different studio at the time that I had started, and Jesse was teaching voice lessons there. And we decided to make our own venture, and the rest is history. It just, when you have 2 creatives who are hardworking, who just want to help make people stronger in their craft, I think it just works. And yeah, we're so excited to be celebrating our 8th anniversary for the Prep. It's very, very exciting. We've been in this location here in New Jersey. We have 6,000 square feet here in Little Silver, New Jersey. We've been here since 2020, and we are right across the street from where they're building $1 billion Netflix studio. So it's literally right there. So it's going to be an exciting next few years here, and then some. But yeah, we started very humble beginnings. We started in, like Jesse said, tiny little boxes that we worked in. I mean, we were probably, there was a wall in between us, and we were teaching voice lessons that we put out. Yeah. That we were teaching voice lessons in, that was the size of a closet that we split in half, and we taught in those closets for 3 years before we found this space and really made it a home and really special. Yeah. Jesse, do you want to talk about our New York studio?
Yeah, actually, so last year we expanded into Flatiron in New York. Love that neighborhood, and that's going really, really well. We wanted students in our New York space to be able to have a home in person as well, just so they didn't have to travel all the way to Monmouth County. And so we're offering classes there and workshops. We're starting to have more casting director workshops there and agent manager workshops. And we have, how many self-tape studios there? Like, we have how many?
Yeah, we have 10 studios. 10 studios. Out of those, like maybe 7 are self-tape studios.
7, yeah. So 7 self-tape studios there, and classrooms, and a voiceover booth there. Yeah, that's our new studio.
Yeah. And then our studio in Burbank that we just opened this April is 1,500 square feet. It is 2 really beautiful state-of-the-art self-tape studios and group classrooms. We love Burbank so much. It's so nice to be able to look out the window and see the mountains and the tops of the studios. So it's just a really special location, and we love our LA students so much. So it was nice to give them a home.
So I have a question. What is your philosophy for the Prep? Like, what sets you apart from other studios that train kids? Because I know your kids are very well prepared. I've seen them, I photographed them, and I'm always very impressed on, their skill level and how they are prepped, not pun intended. But yeah, so what is your how do you approach teaching and launching them into a career?
Yeah, that's a great question. We're really a mentorship. We pride ourselves on never being a factory type of studio that just kind of like pumps out numbers. We're more about like actually building the actor's growth, building the actor's craft, and having them focus on technique. So we're heavy technique-based studio. It's really important to not just come to us for self-tape coaches. You have to do the technique work. It would be like going to dance in a ballet recital and never going to rehearsal. So technique is extremely important to us, whether it's our children, our teens, our adults, technique sessions, we always pride ourselves on. And Jesse, you want to talk about the mentorship?
Yeah. So something like Theresa said that we, really pride ourselves in is that like special connection between the students, and really developing a bond and a relationship, and not just with the students, but the families too. Like the industry can be like such a messy, like tricky business, especially if you're not in this industry. And don't have a background in this, it can be really tricky to navigate. And there's so many ins and outs. So we love being able to help families navigate that, and just leaving it to us, so that families can be together and let mom and dad be mom and dad, and we get to be the coaches. So that's something really special that we offer here at the prep.
So what is the struggle of having, not just one studio, but 3 studios that the two of you have to manage, have to, be artistic director of? What is the struggle there?
I think we can't clone ourselves. Yeah. But we have an incredible staff. Our staff it's made up of incredible industry professionals, but also our students who are now working at the Kraut.
Yeah.
And we trust them and rely on them. And, it's a beautiful relationship. Our staff is the best.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
And I would say too, just like really honing in on, each location has their own specific needs. And those students, like the demographic is different. Like one studio, like LA has different needs than New York. Different things are going on. So it's just really like knowing that demographic and those students, and not treating each location the same, and just really knowing what each specific studio needs at any given time.
Yeah, we've always really listened to our students and what they want since day one. If they say they want to do more voiceover classes, we give them more voiceover classes. If they want more career counseling. So the exciting thing that we launched this month is something that our students were asking for many years from us, was a conservatory-style program. And it's a 9-month program. We just launched this month. Jesse can tell you more about it.
Yeah. It's a 9-month program, and it's really everything from start to finish that you need to be successful in the industry. And while we can't guarantee any signings to an agent or manager or any bookings or anything at that time, we can guarantee that after the 9 months, you will be ready to step forward confidently, both families and students, into the industry with everything that you need to be well versed and well prepared in the industry. And that's something we really can back, and we really can put our foot behind.
Yeah.
Is the program offered only at one location, or the program is offered throughout all the locations?
Yeah, everywhere, all ages. So it's no matter what level you are, who you are, where you are. It's 9 months of unlimited classes. So at our locations as well as online. We have an incredible online community of actors that we train all over the world, from Australia to London to Mexico. It's pretty incredible. So we work with them, do unlimited classes. We offer performer websites, social media assistance, really branding yourself as an actor and who you are, and what your actual brand is, because this is a business for all of our actors. We want them to see that they can't just be an actor. Like, they need to really look at the big picture and understand that this is a brand that they are creating for themselves, just like we created the prep. That is something that we instill in them as well. And then, we do reel clips, these beautiful acting reels that we do with 186 Productions.
That is, can I tell you that it is the production value of those are incredible. I've seen them, and it's like you guys put together these reels, and the first time I saw them, I was fooled. I was like, oh, this person booked this job, and it's like it's amazing. It was just like, no, a reel. It's like it's amazing. Tell me a little more about that.
Yeah, the goal of that was, we have so many incredible actors that aren't necessarily series regs on things. We have amazing actors who are too. But for those actors who are really looking to get requested for series regs, requested for guest stars or bigger roles, or even just looking for a representation, we offer them footage and an experience of a really great productive set, a supportive set, professional set with original scenes that are written by our students and staff. And they're fully produced and directed by us. So it's really amazing to be able to have this beautiful footage to make it look like you have been the lead in a film or you have been a series reg in an HBO Max series. So once they have that footage, they can use that, their reps can use that to help pitch them or help seal the deal if they're up for a film opposite someone who has more experience on camera.
Yeah. And that is something that's so special about it being written, like being an original scene, is that it's their perfect casting. It's like molded for them and curated for them. So if they were booked, it'd be like their perfect role. So it's really like fitted perfectly for them, which is really special.
So the other question that I have is, is the prep more singing heavy, acting heavy, or is just more balanced throughout the various skills that people are?
I think it depends on the week. Sometimes, like if there's a big like Broadway audition and a ton of our students have it and they're working with all our different coaches, we'll be singing heavy for that week, I think. But we do have consistently training in our vocal department led by Bobby Cronin is phenomenal. And we have every day coming here, dozens and dozens of students coming just to this New Jersey location for vocal technique or prepping for their college auditions or even their just local community theater auditions. So it's really a mix of everything. But yeah, we started as a singing studio.
Right.
And that was really special, a very special time. And then as we expanded, we just found like we liked teaching certain things better.
Yeah.
And things were more fun for us. So we found people who, we found incredible instructors who love teaching the things that we aren't as excited about.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's really special. Like Theresa was saying, to have a wonderful staff that we trust and love, then who our students trust and love, to be able to teach them, and so we focus on what we're best at.
And you guys, needs to be said, you guys are also performers. So you coming from a performing background, you're both like singer, actors, right? So it's not like you're just business people and you don't know what you're doing. You know what the actors are going through doing this. So the whole struggle, it's something that you're familiar with.
Yeah, exactly.
Can you tell me a little bit about that? Elaborate on the struggle that you went through as a performer?
Being very honest, like that struggle is why I teach. It's hard. It's really, really hard, as an adult actor, just personally, was auditioning a ton. Being an adult actor, it's tough. You have to really love it. It has to be like everything to you. And when I started teaching, as Theresa mentioned earlier, fell in love with it, fell in love with working with kids and being able to mentor them and help them achieve their dream. I realized that helping a kid achieve their dream meant more than achieving my own.
Yeah.
So I photographed some of your actors that you actually coached privately on sets sometimes. Yeah. That's also something that you do, right?
Yes, it's super fun. We had to do that.
So how does it come about?
Well, we do a lot of Zooms. It's way easier for us to just Zoom with our actors because of our schedules, and we're constantly needing to help a lot of people every day. So it's a lot easier for us to Zoom with our actors when they're on set But there have been times when our actors have asked us to join them on set for really intense scenes. If they have a big episode coming up and they really want us there, they'll request for us to be there. And then we're just there for them on the sidelines, sitting in Video Village, ready to go. We're prepping them and getting them ready. And then we're watching on the monitor too and seeing, if they're really able to get there, if they need more time. Sometimes the directors will come out and talk to us and say, hey, what do we think? And it's a really cool collaborative experience. But at the end of the day, it's just always to get the best out of your actors. And some of our younger actors and adult actors really do benefit from having us on set or a quick phone call away, even if it's just a hype call before you hit set. That's always something really fun to do.
So you guys are a small business. You're not like you're not part of a corporation or anything like that.
Correct.
So tell me about that.
So it's just us. We are the owners. So we did not take loans starting this business. We do not have some big financer. We don't have, 300 employees working for us. We are a small business, and we're very, very proud of that. It helps us be more hands-on with our students. We know every single student who trains at our studio, whether they're virtual or in LA, New York, or New Jersey. Whether we've spoken to them or not, we know who they are, and we're watching their growth. I think that's really what sets us apart as well in terms of what we're able to do as a small business. And we're really proud of that. Yeah, sure.
How important is a headshot for an actor?
Oof. So important. Guido, you know this. We have had people get direct bookings from Guido headshots, just a no thing. It's been really cool when that's happened. Yeah. We've seen, I know I've seen it make or break someone's career if they have bad headshots. So, Jesse, you're going to try to...
Yeah, it's the first impression.
Yeah.
It's so important that a headshot captures, it's not just a picture of yourself. It's who you are. It's a taste of okay, who is this kid? Who is this person? Their own personal flair, their own personal flavor. And I think that's something that Guido headshots captures so beautifully and so well. Is an essence just in a headshot of who that person is. So important.
So what do you look for when you look for a photographer? Not just me, but it's when you look for a photographer or you recommend a photographer to your actors, what is it? What are the maybe 1 or 2 points that you're I want them to go to this person because I feel that fill in the blanks?
Yeah, I think...
Is
what I would say is really that sets you apart as a photographer is that you were an actor, you were a coach, and you understand the emotion that needs to come through the eyes. A lot of times, people get too caught up on how they look, and you can see it in their eyes, and they're just they're wonderful photographers. We love so many, but we just truly do love you, Guido, and what you're able to get out of actors. Some of my favorite shots are yours that you took of me. I'm not an actor anymore, so I'll let Jesse speak for when you are searching for a headshot photographer.
Yeah, I think too. It's again, it's what I was saying about someone who sees a kid and it's oh, I think you would, be cast in this. It's being able to see more about who that person is and the personality and being able to get that out of somebody. I think that's a talent that's difficult to get too, from. Even a little one, a 7-year-old, okay, who are you, as a person, and being able to draw that out, so important. Yeah.
So I think that what I wanted to say is, I think that what you guys and what I do, it's very similar in a sense that you look for authenticity in the person, and you really have the ability to engage people and to elevate them, as opposed to just being a business coach. It's you really, it feels like you nurture their career as opposed to just okay, come take a class, I'll teach you. If you don't get it, you don't get it. But no, you're sort of really nurturing. If you see that spark, that you nurture that. And
yeah, it has to be worth everybody's time and effort, and money. their investment. So it's really important that people feel like every class they take, every session they book, they're learning something, they're growing from every single one. That's very important to us. Yeah.
Great.